And what did we do in Kids Church this morning?
Arts and craft.
We did arts and craft and we had a big story. And what was the story about?
Making things.
It's about making things. And who made the lions?
God.
I like things happening at church when like everyone gets together and like you get to meet new people.
I like the activities because they're fun. They get people to go together and have some fun, and it also includes like worshipping God, which I think is like a really important thing to do.
So like what I like about U-Zone is like it's really interactive and there's like loads of fun activities you can do and just have a good time.
Yeah, I really enjoy like when we get together on a Sunday morning because like there's always something to do and there's like always something to analyse and something to do with the Bible, so I just really enjoy it when we get together on Sunday.
Bar Hill Church is very good for integrating people of all denominations and in making life very, very livable. We integrate children because they are a very big part of the community. Of course, at home we do things with our children. In school we do things with kids. We educate them, we involve them with all what we do. It's a similar thing with Bar Hill Church. We have a very, very big commitment to our kids and they grow up well in the spirit, knowing Jesus Christ as their own Saviour. Thank you.
Okay, my little boy Frankie is 2 and he's been going to Little Treasures since it first began with his nana. And he's called the welcomer, so he welcomes all the other little children and gives them a hug every time. And our home is absolutely full of all the little things they make every week, which is lovely, and he talks about them. And the first song he ever learnt is their welcome song, and he really proudly shows us the actions to it every week.
Well, I feel like our church has really grown in the last few years, particularly in terms of the amount of children that are coming to services, and it really enriches for me the services and having that fellowship with families. Children bring so much, I feel, to the church. They often astound me with their biblical knowledge, but also their faith in God. And to me, whatever part they're playing, whether they're leading the services, which we've had quite recently, whether they're going out to their children's groups. I help with Little Treasures, which I absolutely love. So right from really young children up to youth, I feel that we're welcoming and really encouraging those young children in their faith.
Having been a long-term member of Bar Hill Church, have seen the demographics of the church grow in all sorts of ways, from having lots of children to them all becoming older, and then now we're growing again with children. And the thing that excites me is the church has always said to the children, take part, be a part of this, do this in the service, be a part of the community of Bar Hill Church. So I've always really appreciated being in a church that encourages young people, because they'll be our future leaders, our future workers, future church members. And at the moment we've got a lovely, lovely bunch of children and young people who are a real privilege to work with and to serve and to see them coming on and growing.
It was great to see that, again, the children would happily join in. They weren't at all put off by it. They would join in, and their contributions were quite amazing. In fact, very often when asked to contribute, when we'd finished the session, their hands would be the first to go up with great enthusiasm, and they would say some real pearls of wisdom when they spoke, to show that they really were understanding what was being discussed and what was being talked about.
I just think it's such a privilege to be in a church that has children, because not everyone does. And I think the reason we have children is because so many people are committed to them being here, and that goes from the delight in the congregation when the children are at the front and leading things and sharing ideas, which are just fantastic. They're they're not seen as sort of an annoying add-on. They are seen as core and integral to the church, and that's becoming increasing so as they're gaining in confidence. They read, they lead prayers, they lead services. But alongside that is a whole team of people who are committed to making sure that there are age-appropriate activities where they can ask really hard questions and explore what faith means to them in this pluralistic, multicultural world, where they can have fun, play games, do crafts, laugh, get on with each other, trust each other. And I think for me, the core thing is that every single one of them, I hope, knows that they are loved and valued by God and by all of us.